Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Apex. I hope you're having a very good day as always, and we have a couple of topics to talk about in today's video. I want to first start things off and actually talk about the possibility of Mad Maggie getting nerfed already in Apex because her pick rate is currently so high. Of course, Mad Maggie is a brand new legend in season 12 of Apex, and even before she came into the game, many players were speculating that she would be extremely strong, and of course she is extremely strong. But is she really that strong? Or is her pick rate just being exaggerated right now because the season just dropped? We'll talk more about that in today's video. I also want to talk about the potential of Control, the brand new LTM in season 12, being a permanent mode in Apex. Everyone really seems to be enjoying Control right now in Apex, which is great because this mode completely just kind of changes the whole vibe of Apex and gives it a new way to play it and a new way to enjoy it. Some devs actually gave us some insight into what Respawn plans to do with Control, so we'll talk more about that as well. And I also want to take a look at the story about the streamer Taxi, who was recently unbanned from Apex. Of course, he was banned back in January for doing a movement glitch, but he was recently unbanned by Respawn, so you'll talk more about that situation and what I think about it as well. So with that said, guys, if you enjoy, drop a like right now, hit that sub button if you're new. And also, guys, I'm actually live right now on Twitch doing a stream where I'm solo queuing in ranked. The end goal is obviously to get to Masters before the end of the split. So if you want to see me live on Twitch, hit the very first link down below, come follow the stream, and yeah, I'd appreciate that so much. And with that said, let's jump straight into these topics. And first of all, let's talk about Mad Maggie and her current pick rate, right? So Mad Maggie is currently the third most picked legend in Apex with a 9.6% pick rate. The most picked legend right now in Apex is still Octane with a 15.1% pick rate, and the second most picked legend is Wraith with a 10.9% pick rate, right? So here's my thoughts on this. Obviously season 12 just dropped, obviously Maggie just dropped alongside season 12, so it just naturally makes sense that her pick rate will be a lot more amplified right now because the season is fresh and everyone wants to play Maggie as soon as they can. So it technically does make sense her pick rate would be so high. I'm actually surprised that Maggie is in the most picked legend in Apex right now, because typically like 1 week into the brand new season, I remember this in season 10, season 11 as well, legends normally rise to the #1 spot very quickly. So in my eyes, guys, because Maggie right now isn't even #1, I don't think that this means that she will be getting nerfed very soon. For example, when Sarah dropped in season 10, there was a lot of talk about Sarah being extremely strong. It was a lot more, I would say he was a lot more talked about, he was a lot more, mentioned, he was a lot more controversial as well. Obviously because his abilities were a lot stronger, and in that situation, it just made a lot more sense to nerf Sarah. Now in terms of Mad Maggie, based on her pick rate right now and also based on her abilities, I don't think Respawn would nerf Mad Maggie anytime soon. That doesn't mean that Respawn isn't gonna nerf her. I just don't see Maggie getting nerfed within the next 2 to 3 weeks, even a month, to be honest. Now, while her abilities are very strong, I still believe that Maggie takes a little bit more skill to use compared to somebody like Sarah when he first dropped. You actually have to, know how to aim. You actually have to know how to like chain her abilities together as well. And the skill gap is just a lot higher when using a legend like Maggie. So that's basically why I think she won't be nerfed anytime soon. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Maggie is really strong right now? Do you think she's too strong? Do you think she's average? Leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about Maggie in her current state? Even if I had to suggest a way for Respawn to nerf Maggie, I'm not sure what I would do, because as I said, I don't really think that she needs to get nerfed right now. I think she's in a very balanced state to some point. Yes, her abilities are very potent and very just insanely strong at some points, but I don't really think that she's overpowered. When I use that word OP, again, I think about Sarah in season 10. That to me is OP, when it just doesn't really fit into the meta. It's just so good. But again, I don't think Maggie is OP right now in her current state, so because of that, I don't see a nerf coming anytime soon. But what do you guys think? Now let's talk about Control, which is the brand new LTM in season 12. This to me is one of the most fun experiences in Apex in a very long time. It's what arenas should have been from day one. Like, to me, this is just a lot more fun. It gives me an objective to play. It feels more action packed, it feels more hectic, and it just feels really good, right? So of course, Control is an LTM, which means a limited time mode. which obviously means it's leaving very soon. I would say towards the beginning of March, right? Now on Apex Legends, dev over on Reddit actually gave us some hope and kind of detailed why, you know, it isn't possible for Control to become a permanent mode at some point. He basically said that new modes provide new data, and depending on factors like those I discussed, keeping a mode around isn't impossible. Now to kind of summarize what he said in that Reddit post, he basically detailed all of the reasons why Respawn tends to introduce LTMs and why they leave after a certain period of time. And of course, because Control is an LTM, those factors apply to Control as well. Now Control will return at some point in Season 12, we just don't know exactly when, and I think that Respawn in the long run wants to make Control a permanent mode, but they want to get it right. They want to really perfect it before they drop it and people just kind of fall off and stop playing it, similar to what happened with arenas. So in my opinion, guys, this 3-week test of Control is to really see how the players responded, to kind of see, you know, trends and to see what the player base thinks of it. And then Respawn is going to take it away from us, work some more on Control, bring some more changes, some more polishing up and stuff, and bring it back at some point in Season 12, in my opinion. So yeah, what do you guys currently think about Control? Do you like it? Do you think that some more changes could be made? And do you think that Respawn should take it away, make some more changes, make some more polishing up and stuff, give us some new features, and then bring it back when they've improved it even more? Leave your thoughts down below. I want to see what you guys have to say. Alright, so let's talk about this whole Taxi situation real quick. Taxi is a Twitch streamer who was banned in January for using a speed glitch in Apex, right? Now the reason I said speed glitch is because this actually is a glitch and it was in game for a very long time. Now for you guys who actually haven't seen this glitch in game, let me try to explain it real quick, right? It basically gives you like a very short speed boost. Actually, it's a very big speed boost, but it comes in like boosts, right? So you can move like 20 feet in front of you in like 1 second, right? It's that insane. And apparently Taxi got caught using this glitch on stream or in game or something like that, and he was banned for a month. Many players were upset because apparently this, as I said, is a glitch, and they were basically saying that Respawn should not be banning players for using a glitch that is actually in game. A lot of pros and content creators came to his defense and said that Respawn should have just, you know, patched the glitch instead of banning somebody for using a glitch that technically isn't his fault. Now in this scenario, I can actually see both Respawn's point of view and both the pro players and content creators point of view, because yes, it is a glitch, it isn't technically his fault, but it also is very cheesy to use this glitch in game against enemies to, like, you know, win and to have an advantage, right? Nonetheless guys, Taxi has been officially unbanned from Apex, but the glitch is still in game. So many players are even more upset because it kind of feels like Taxi was banned for no reason in the first place if the glitch is still in the game. I don't really follow up on Apex drama too much, to be honest guys, so if you actually have any, you know, recollection or any knowledge of this story, leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of it? Do you think that Taxi should have been banned in the first place? And do you think that Respawn should have fixed the glitch after he was unbanned? What do you guys think? But with that said guys, that's basically it for me today. What do you think about Mad Maggie's current pick rate in Apex, and do you think that she needs to get nerfed? Also, what do you think about Control? And finally, what are your thoughts on Taxi being unbanned in Apex Legends? Don't forget to come check me out live on Twitch. I'm live right now. And yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys in some more Apex. Till next time.